What's up, you guys? GDF GameRex here, back with another video. We are continuing my PlayStation 2 collection. I stopped from the letter C in the last video. We're going to go from letter D to I. 25 games I'm going to talk about. Got a bonus one, kind of. I messed up, guys. Cold Fear I forgot to add in my last video, and I fired this one up just a couple days ago, guys. I played for like about an hour, and you guys know how I love survival horror. And hey man, you're on like some abandoned ship kind of thing, and there's monsters running around all over the place. It's darkly lit, pretty fast paced. I wonder how survival horror-y it gets, but developed by Darkworks, published by Ubisoft. You know, I'm all about the survival horror on this channel, guys, but I'm going to continue playing this. You know, I left my PS2 on all night because I couldn't find a save point, and when I woke up the next day, I felt kind of bad, so I just turned the PS2 off. So I didn't get very far, but I'll continue that playthrough. Alright, letter D's. It's funny, I Google this and it says James Cameron's Dark Angels, so this might count as a J, but to me, it's a D, man. Jessica Alba, I never watched the TV series, did you guys? But I'm a big fan of Idle Hands, the dark comedy horror movie. And I think I was 13 or so when it came out, and Jessica Alba was like 19, so teenage crush, man. I mean, hottie totally, and she's aged very well. But I don't know much about this game, man. Fox Interactive, they made the Independence Day game. They're behind this too. But yeah, I don't know. It looks like a third-person action, martial arts. Man, the graphics are kind of crappy on the back, but we'll see. Next game up, guys. Dead or Alive 2 Hardcore. Now, I'm so bad at fighting games. I should really give them a chance one day, guys. I feel bad I haven't. I missed out on so many good fighting games, right? But I was just browsing, and this was a highly rated game. It gets 9 out of 10 if you look up reviews. So I'm like, hey, what the heck, man? Dead or Alive 2. Bam. Next game. Defender. This is a remake of the 1981 arcade shmup shooter. I love shmups, guys. I like those top-down views, retro-style graphics from like the 90s, you know. But this is published by Midway, and yeah, it just like outer space, guys, shooting the crap out of everything with lasers and bombs, and got like a minigun on there, as you can see. It's gonna be worth a shot. But yeah, man, Defender for PS2, bam. Next up, I want to talk about Dirge of Cerberus. Man, I'm telling you, man, I put 4 or 5 hours in this. Pretty mediocre, man. I quit. I gave up on it a year and a half ago. I'm a diehard Final Fantasy fan, guys, but I don't know, guys. Just wasn't really feeling it. The shooting was okay. Like, the story was just kind of whatever, dude. So it's like, I don't know. Did you guys like this one? Should I give it another chance? I don't know if I will. But, okay, so, I grew up with Rainbow Six, like the OG. I even had one of those SOCOM games, and you know, I like a good third-person military game. You know, we'll talk about politics in a different video. This is not the place for that, but I got a Delta Force, Black Hawk Down, and then Delta Force, Black Hawk Down, Team Sabre. You know, doesn't it look like Tom Berenger's on the cover, dude? I swear that's Tom Berenger. It's probably not him, but it looks like him. They probably made him look like that because he was in the Sniper movies. So, but yeah, you know, on my main channel, Game.Film, I was thinking of doing like play a game, watch a movie, and I bought these for that, like doing a series. Maybe I'll continue it. So, but hey, man, military shooter. If it's like the SOCOM Rainbow Six games, let's give it a shot. Mystery game, Evil Dead: A Fistful of Boomstick. Man, guys, I put in like maybe like 2 hours of this. I was a little drunk when I played it, so it was frustrating learning the controls. And Bruce Campbell, I believe, does voice himself, but it's like he's using the same corny one-liners, and I don't know, man. It was kind of hit or miss, but I think I owe that one another shot because the reviews are pretty good. So, next game, Extermination. This is by Deep Space Developers and published by Sony Computer Entertainment. It looks like a survival horror game, man. Look at this dude on the back. He looks pretty effed up, huh? But I can't say no to survival horror, guys. I think it's like post-apocalyptic in Antarctica, some kind of military base or something. So yeah, you get a good amount of decent amount of weapons on the back, it says. But hey, down to play horror games in this channel, guys. Next up, starting the Fs now. Fight Night Round 3. I'm telling you a story, man. Me and my two friends and my dad drove like the whole way from Texas to like I think Ruidoso, New Mexico. We brought this little TV, right? And we hooked up the PS2, man. We were playing like college football, and we're playing Fight Night Round 3. I remember I got not a cheap shot, but I knocked my friend out with just a simple straight punch instead of a haymaker. He was so mad. But yeah, man, this kind of has a little nostalgia right here. Boxing's such a great sport. I love boxing movies, and I love boxing games. Last one that I played was like Fight Night Champion. They need to bring boxing back, guys. But yeah, man, you got Ward Gotti on the cover. Watch Ward Gotti Trilogy on YouTube. That's a great fight, though. Who doesn't love Fight Night, man? Okay. One of the greatest games of all time, Final Fantasy X. I bought this, maybe not day one growing up, but definitely bought it pretty soon after it came out. I don't know what else to say other than what's been said, guys. It's got a fantastic story. You can swap out characters during combat. The cutscenes are really nice, and I definitely cried a couple times. I love games that have a romance. 10 out of 10 game right here, guys. So if you guys are down to talk Final Fantasy, let me know. I'm always down. So Final Fantasy 12, I bought this even though I bought the Zodiac Age for Switch. I did not play this growing up, man. I feel bad about that too. But I just had to buy this because it's like a steelbook, and it was only, look, it was $8, guys. And it's got a thick manual. You get a 2 disc in there. I believe there's some movie, like a short movie. No, you get developer interviews, history of Final Fantasy featurettes, and art gallery, and the US and Japanese trailers. But yeah, this is just kind of for $8, man. Steelbook on a PS2 game. Oh, and I restarted this year. I quit 3 or 4 years ago, right? 5 hours in. Just wasn't feeling it, but I'm giving it another shot, and I'm about 10 hours in, guys. I paused it for our horror month since I'm playing horror games. Yeah. Gonna definitely dive back into Final Fantasy 12. Freedom Fighters from the makers of Hitman 2. You got EA Games developing, and I believe they are the publishers as well. But yeah, man, I kind of like games about guerrilla fighters, games that involve not just one person doing all the work, but like a collective, man. You got to get a group of people to fight back. So it looks pretty neat. Should be a solid third-person shooter. My friend Patrick's Raider. Follow him, guys. Great content creator. I think he was playing that on his streams. Next game, Fireblade. As you guys know, I love Ace Combat, air combat games, and just flying these $1 million helicopters and planes is really fun. So I had to pick this up. I know nothing about it, but hey, man, helicopter, more of like a arcade. The only thing left standing is freedom. There's a freaking American flag. Gotta love the patriotism, guys. But yeah, I might play that one day for sure. From Russia with Love, 007. I hear a bunch of talk about all these other 007 games, right? Quantum of Solace is supposed to be good. GoldenEye, you know. But this one I didn't even know existed, dude. So I was like, why the hell not? I think it was like $15 or something. So, you know, this is one of the older Bond movies. Special appearances by Maria Menounos. Oh my god. That's crazy. Robert Shaw, Sean Connery as James Bond. That's crazy. Yeah, it looks pretty neat, man. The graphics look decent. He's riding a jetpack in there too. Alright. A Square Enix game, guys. Front Mission 4. I believe they were the developers on this and the publishers. But, yeah, dude, you're in a freaking mech suit. How cool is just blowing stuff up in a mech suit? So, I think this one has a good story to it, so I heard. Could be wrong, but hey, man, this looks action-packed. Can't wait to play it. Oh my god, this game right here is cock-a-doo-doo. Fugitive Hunter War on Terror. This is some post-9/11 just porn, like terrorist porn. Hunt the world's most wanted fugitives, even Osama bin Laden. So yeah, it is really banking off that post-9/11 stuff, guys. And I played this for like 30 minutes on stream a couple years ago. Dude, it's garbage. But, I mean, maybe I'll get inebriated one day and try it again. So, hey man, you get director's commentary, a bonus feature. Interviews with game creators. That looks hilarious. So, next up, guys, is Genji, Dawn of the Samurai. I think this plays like Dynasty Warriors. You get to choose two characters. One's fast, and then the other guy's like super strong but slow. But it's like third-person action, and I think you just fight waves and gangs of enemies. So, don't have much to say about that one. But Genji, Dawn of the Samurai. So, next game is Giant Citizen Kabuto. This is some kind of third-person action adventure. I really don't know much about this one, man. Interplay developers, Planet Moon Studios. Never heard of those developers. Have you guys heard of this? Because I sure haven't. But, hey, man, for 14 bucks, it looks pretty cool, man. And I've got a God of War. Man, you get 2 discs in that baby. Look at that. Bam. And, dude, I'm telling you, the PS2, God of War 1 and 2 are freaking awesome. The platforming's a little janky, and the puzzles are not the best. But, man, that combat and story, dude, it's so much fun. I'm glad I started the OGs just maybe 3 years ago. I never played them. Never really played a God of War game. I played the PS4 one, the first one, the reboot. But God of War 1, 2, 3, God of War Ascension is underrated, guys. That's one of the most violent games ever. Great finishers in that one. Gran Turismo 3, I never do car racing games, and I never really played Gran Turismo growing up, but this is one of the most highly rated ones, guys, so it was like 10 bucks, so I picked it up. That's all I gotta say about that one. Next up is Hitman Blood Money. I think this is also on PS3, guys, and like, I swear I tried to do a save file, it ate up my whole PS2 memory card. So, I don't think I really ever played a Hitman game for more than an hour. Hell, this might be my first one. But just watching YouTube clips or Twitch clips of people playing Hitman, it looks pretty fun. So yeah, Hitman Blood Money, Eidos Interactive. Wow, they're still there. Alright, so channel's called GDF Game Rex, right? We're all about recommending games. Out of all this stack, this is one I have to recommend. Eco. Dude, I'm telling you, this is why if people say video games aren't art, you bust this out and you slap them with it, okay? I'm telling you, Eco is a masterpiece, guys. It is such a calm game to play, and it's got really good puzzles, and the platforming is not too difficult, because it's like PS2 old retro school controls. But it's such a calming play, guys. It's so beautiful, and every little level, room you step in, it tells a story. You take a look at what's happening, and man, it just ends with a bang too, guys. This is the prequel to, I believe, Shadow of the Colossus, and you have to play this, guys. So, all right, 2 more games to go. We've got Indigo Prophecy. This looks really interesting because it's it looks like straight up horror, dude. It doesn't even look like an action game. But this is I snagged this one for $20. A stranger has been stabbed to death. The killer is you. But you like have to outsmart the FBI, the feds and the cops and stuff, man. Quantic Dreams behind this. Atari were the publishers. Very intriguing game. Let me know if you played this, guys. I really want to know. Next up, last game right here, guys, is a game called I, Ninja. It looks like a cutesy action adventure. You're like this little dude you're a little ninja, you know? Sorry, my case is a little jacked up there. Yeah, published by Bandai Namco. They play a lot of good games, so. And yeah, I know nothing about this one either, so. You're fighting robots of some sorts. Looks like PG and action-packed, dude. Throwing shurikens and stuff. Alright, that is the end of the video. I will be back to show off the rest of my PlayStation 2 collection. Get ready for more videos. I'm going to review Lies of P for my channel, and I think I'm going to shoot for quantity over quality, just because, man, if I try and take too long in a video, I try and make it, I find new stuff to add every day, and I never finish it, and then I get sad and depressed. So I'm just gonna like barely make a script and just record, man. Point the camera and go. So I really want to build this channel up, guys. So expect more game reviews, game recommendations on the way. But like this video, comment, help me out on that brutal YouTube algorithm, and sub to the channel as well. I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace.